proud to be a redhead.
I am proud to be a redhead.
Proud to be a redhead.
Proud to be a redhead.
Hi, my name is Siobhan Berry and I'm on a quest to find out what red hair is and what people think about it. Red hair, as some people think, comes from the devil. Red hair is even shown in the Bible of Adam's first wife, Lilith. The red hair gene is shown to be only possible in cases where people have 2 copies of the recessive gene and chromosome 16, which scientists believe causes a mutation in the MC1R protein. Basically, you need 2 people to have red hair gene to have children with red hair. As this is the biggest factor, and take into consideration that the world is a much smaller place, we must see that less and less people with the gene are procreating, so less and less redheads are being conceived. It is believed that they are becoming extinct, and is currently running into extinction for redheads to procreate with other redheads. Well, let's hear what they think.
Kids probably get a bit of ribbon, but as an adult, no, I've never really had any bother, to be honest. I'm quite happy.
Never really had any bad or good experiences. You get the odd idiot shouting like ginger at you, but it's never been anything really nasty. Good and bad, but most of it's good banter between friends or just banter really, nothing horrible said about me or whatever.
There's been none that are really totally one way or the other. Most of them have just been talking between friends, you know, stuff like that. Maybe somebody shouts ginger, but it's been about it, nothing bad.
When I was in high school, I got bullied because I was redhead, so then I dyed my hair brown and then dyed it back to red. So, good and then bad and good.
So let's hear some of the strange facts that are associated with red hair. The first human red hair walked this earth about 50,000 years ago in Africa and then spread throughout northern Europe. Bees are thought to sting redheads more than others. At New Year, if the first footer is a redhead, it's the worst luck that they bring. Less than 4% of the world's population has naturally red hair. What names have you heard people say?
As a joke to maybe my friends, I remember a boy in school used to bully me about something, so he had red hair and I called him that, but I don't think it's right to bully somebody over a feature that they can't really help.
I observed it in school, but I never took part in it. I saw it happen.
Ginger kids have no souls. Just the usual, like ginger.
They're a bit angry. They get a bit angry, they're a bit fiery tempered.
A study found that redheads are harder to sedate than other people, requiring 20% more anaesthesia. Inadequate doses causes people to wake up during surgery and increased recall of procedures. The highest percentage of natural redheads in the world is in Scotland, which is 13%, followed closely by Ireland with 10%, and in the US, about 2% of the population are natural redheads. Belief that redheads are witches is a folk belief in Germanic culture. From 1483 to 1784, thousands of suspected witches were nearly always stripped and searched for marks of the devil. These included any abnormalities, such as freckles, moles, warts, and birthmarks. Red hair was certainly considered an abnormality. Considering the freckle factor for redheads, this was deadly and shocking horror. Somewhere around 45,000 women were tortured and murdered, usually by burning at the stake or by drowning. Many redheads are believed to be very fiery and hot-tempered. We can all see that red hair is becoming more popular, as now the celebrities such as Rihanna and Cheryl Cole have been dyeing their hair red. The number of red hair dye has increased dramatically. In Poland, if you pass 3 redheads, you win the state lottery. Do you think dyeing your hair changes people's perceptions?
Well, I've never dyed my hair, so I don't know how it would affect how people perceive. It does, but you're the person you are, so it doesn't really matter about hair colour, really.
Probably, especially if you've been a ginger from birth, because usually they call you, what is it, a ginger ninja in disguise? Usually you get called something like that because you're trying to cover it up.
Yeah, probably does, yes.
I think everybody thinks that really. I like my hair colour, so I don't really care what anyone else thinks about me really.
I don't know. I prefer my hair red to any other colour. And I never used to like red hair at all. But I don't think it's any different to any other colour. A lot of people used to get slagged for having ginger hair, but I think people are a lot more accepting of it now that it's become fashionable.
I don't think it changes the way people see me, but I think it makes people stand out more when they've got red hair. I think there's a big difference now that a lot more celebrities are starting to dye their hair red and more people are wanting to be like them.
Because the celebrities have started dyeing their hair, so like Rihanna started dyeing dyed her hair red and everybody's following Rihanna.
Yeah, I just wanted to say that it really irritates me that South Park would say that red-haired people don't have souls, okay? Because we do have souls, alright? And lately I've been being called a ginger, a fat ginger, by everybody at school. And it really hurts my feelings. I act like it doesn't, but it does.
Right now, probably Copper Cab, the guy that says gingers have no souls.
Josh Homme, Queens of the Stone Age.
Rihanna.
Hayley Williams from Paramore.
I'm just going to go ahead and say me.
Josh Homme, Queens of the Stone Age.
Paul Scholes of Manchester United.
As you've seen in this documentary, people with red hair can sometimes be perceived as easy targets for bullies. But when we talk to the people with red hair, we can see that they just see it as a joke. The word ginger isn't really as bad as it first seemed. And the fact that celebrities are now dyeing their hair red, it changes the way I perceive red hair, changes the way other people see red hair. And in all, throughout this documentary, you can see that red hair is changing for the better and becoming more prosperous within society.